Every home has one, every home needs one, but not every home is using it in the right way. Yes, today we're talking about the junk drawer. All right, let's be honest. These drawers can be a hot mess. You open it, look inside, and then slowly close it back up like, nope, I'm definitely not dealing with this today. And then there's the other side of it. You finally decide to clean it out and it looks amazing for like a day and a half. And before you know it, it's a mess all over again. If that sounds like you, stick with me because I'm going to show you what is actually going wrong. Hey there, my name's Tracy Lynn, and I teach midlife women and men how to right size their homes so they fit the lives they're living today. And in this video, we are going to tackle a headache that pretty much every single home has and finally give you a solution that you can actually stick with going forward. Today, we are tackling the kitchen junk drawer. So before we even get started, I want to talk really quickly about the name junk drawer. Because when you hear those words, your mind immediately goes to chaos and mess, right? Almost like having a junk drawer is a dirty little secret that no one talks about. But here's the thing. Junk drawers actually play an important role in a home. They're the shortcut we set up for handling things that pop up out of the blue. Quick and easy household tasks like fixing something small, grabbing batteries for your remote, or writing down a quick to-do list. When an area in your kitchen plays a specific role, it deserves a better name. So from now on, I vote we call this a utility drawer. And just like that, instead of chaos, we now have a helpful resource. Okay, let's go ahead and turn my junk drawer into a utility drawer. Now, the first tip I want to share is to use a dish towel for anything you are planning to keep. This just makes it easier to sort quickly without overthinking things. I also like to use small trash cans for sorting, especially in tight spaces like a drawer. They're super compact, they hold more than you think, and if you grab them at the dollar store, they're even affordable. Now, once you have your sorting area set up, you can start working through everything in your drawer. And as you do, remember your goal. You are not just clearing this out, you are stocking it in a way that is actually helpful. So that means this is no longer a dumping ground for things you just might put away later. You want to be intentional about what stays here. Choose items that are easier to grab from this drawer rather than where they are normally stored. Now, what you keep in your drawer, that's completely up to you. Everyone's drawer is going to look a little different. And as you could see in mine, we have a lot of hardware. So this is the spot my husband goes to when he needs to hang a picture or fix something small around the house. Since his tools are kept in the garage, this drawer acts as a shortcut that he uses often. Another tip to keep in mind is to keep a reasonable amount. Just because you have space for 15 pads of sticky notes does not mean you need to keep all 15. 2 or 3 is much more realistic and makes more sense for a drawer this size. Keep working until everything has been sorted and your drawer is completely empty. Once it's empty, take a minute to wipe it down so you're starting with a clean slate. Do your best to be thorough here so you know this drawer is completely clean and ready to be right-sized. I like to use placemats inside my drawers because they help keep everything from sliding around when the drawer opens and closes. Okay, now let's talk about containers. Use them to corral your items so this drawer stays neat no matter who is using it. Because when everything has a place, it is so much easier to put things back where they belong. Keep working until you have returned all the items you chose to keep in your utility drawer. And just know you may need to adjust things here and there to make it all fit and make sense for you. There is no right or wrong layout. If it works for you, it's exactly right. Now, before we can call this job done, we need to deal with our sorting containers. This part's pretty simple, but let's walk through it quickly. If it's trash, toss it. If it's donate, put it in your donation box. And if it belongs somewhere else, walk your home and put each item away until your container is empty. This last step is what finishes the job. When a drawer has a job, it stops becoming that place where everything just gets tossed and forgotten about. This isn't about making it look perfect. It's about setting it up so it actually works for how you live today. And that right there, that's the difference. When a drawer has a job, it stops becoming that place where everything just gets tossed and forgotten about, right? This isn't about making it look perfect. It's about setting it up so it actually works for how you're living today. So if you have a junk drawer in your home, maybe it's not a junk drawer at all. Maybe it just needs a job. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so I can bring you more right-sizing demos that you can use in your home. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Oh, and if you're ready to take this a step further, be sure to grab our free right-sized living guide. You'll find the link down in the comments below. All right, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.